As they say around here, keep Austin weird. They're going to keep it electric today inside Darrell K. Royal Texas Memorial Stadium, home to the Longhorns. We have a ranked versus unranked battle coming up here, and you know how chaos can ensue if they start smelling an upset. As we'll see, the Miami Hurricanes taking on the winners of 3 straight, the Texas Longhorns. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. The Longhorns will kick it away to start us off.
Yo.
Not going to risk a return here. He'll make the fair catch. This crowd bringing an ear-splitting welcome to their visitors.
I don't know if he has a lot of heat or what.
Comes out throwing on first down. It's complete to the right.
That should be pass interference for real.
There to make the tackle,
The receiver can't run in there and block somebody else. That's something I think they got to fix in this next version.
Why not get one of your best players involved in the game right off the bat? They take a shot, their big target outside, shows off his athletic ability, and right away this offense is humming.
He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a first down.
This running back in the Miami backfield is deadly because of his speed. He's so elusive. You get the feeling like he could score any single time he has the ball. He gives the offense a lot of balance, but he gives them that home run ability too.
They'll ride the hot hand. After the pickup of 9, it's 2nd and 1.
Yeah, this coaching staff, they're getting this offensive line lathered up and into a rhythm. Now they're letting them drive off the ball on first down on these running plays, and they're getting chunks of yardage.
This crowd, full throat, splitting the eardrums and letting them know it's going to be a long day. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
How about the defender being a heat-seeking missile? He was on radar lock. He found the football and flew down with some bad intentions.
Here comes this home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on 3rd down. And he's brought to the ground, but not before he gets enough for the first down.
I think it's really important for this offense. They get this guy going early in the game, and they're doing a nice job of that right now. Remember, he's the kind of running back who gets better as the game goes on. That's a really good omen for this offense, considering his success now early.
He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first
That's
down.
2 plays when my guys got me.
They pick up the first down on the drag route. I know that seems like a simple route, but it's actually a lot more complex than what
Nope,
it
not
looks
that
like.
one.
Because that route changes based on whether it's man or zone. If it's man coverage, he's flying across the field. If it's zone, he's got to sit down over the ball in a soft spot, giving his quarterback a place to go with it. Nice job of those guys being on the same page, though.
Quick pass on the fly motion. And he finds some solid space.
That's why I moved my D-line over there and put the linebackers up so they can get a free run at it.
All right, so not a home run play for the offense, but I do like the creativity, and I like how they're going to stress this defense and do it in less conventional ways.
Handoff from the gun. He's
still having to chase a lot.
He's got enough for a first down. And the Canes want to crank the tempo.
Lost his quarterback.
They'll run it on 1st and goal. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line. Now 2nd and goal, and right in the teeth of this noise.
Toss.
I'm trying to power it in.
as a head coach to watch your offense take the field and establish a rhythm and consistency the way they did there. Everything they dialed up was working to perfection. They go 10 plays on the opening drive and cap it off with a touchdown.
I need to go look and see
And the PAT
what squad I'm on. I mean, I know which league I'm
They
in,
put together a
but I need to go look
74-yard
at
touchdown drive and
my
finish
own
the
team.
deal with the short touchdown
I
run from
don't
the 2.
recall my roster fully here.
You'll call for the fair catch here. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. From the gun, running back on the move. Crosses the 30 to the 31 and a 6-yard
is this
pickup.
O'Connor? Oh,
We're talking
yeah.
about making it easy for an offensive coordinator. You pick up a
not
bunch
really
of yards on
fast.
first down, make that second down really, really manageable. That's a great job by the offense.
Six-yard
He's a
pickup
good
on
back, though.
first
But
down
he's not
leaves them
that
with
fast.
2nd and 4. They give it to him again. Not a lot of
stuck
daylight. He
outside.
gets 1 to the 32.
I like the decision there in the RPO game too, guys. I know he only got a couple of yards, but that play's going to open up bigger opportunities throwing the football down the field in the RPO game too. So keep handing it off to this guy. Let him see what he can do. And when the defense gives you the look to hold the football and then finally throw it, that's when you take advantage.
Faced with a 3rd and short from their own 32 to keep this drive alive. Dropping back, it's Wilkins. And that's it.
What a horrible animation.
All over him, knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up.
Why would he
And the
animate
Longhorns
inside like
send out
that?
the punt unit. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. Just needs a crack to get a return. He's got great speed.
Yep.
He's going to get
Knew that.
loose. He will score. Touchdown, Canes.
And that is one of the biggest plays of that young man's football life. The true freshman taking the punt to the house. If I'm the head coach and I watch that, I'm now trying to find ways to get this guy on the field offensively because he's got some special ability.
And the extra point makes it 14-0. Man, you just can't put a price on having a guy like that back there to return.
But he got to
punts,
catch that,
and he turned
man.
that one into a touchdown.
Got to catch that. I'll put that on
No
whoever that
return
was,
coming.
that
He'll
tight
call for
end,
the fair catch.
or whoever. Put that on him.
So now the Longhorns take over and they'll send out the offense. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here, Jesse.
That's
Had
right.
him.
The opponent, they're firing on all
Had him beat.
cylinders right out of the gate. Offensively, for this unit, they've been slow and struggling.
Who gave
They
up the
need an
ghost on that?
explosive play to wake themselves up.
Yeah, and it's just the first quarter, so it's not the end of the world. You've seen slow
blitzer.
starts, but you got to continue to pick and pick and pick until you find that play or that scheme that you can use against this defense.
Out of the backfield, he's open. And the catch was one thing, and the run even better. A big pickup on that one.
As a defensive guy, it's so hard to cover these running backs out of the backfield because it starts to go to the flat. Oh, no, I got to go
Oh,
cover
this
him,
is
and then
Wilkins.
boom, he hits that angle
Oh,
route,
shoot.
cuts right inside, gets inside of me, and now I'm just chasing him, trying to get him on the
Okay.
ground. Nice route by the offense.
He wants to throw. Coming after it. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver.
You want to make a guy that's elite, that's one of the best in the business, start to become more and more human. Keep getting hits on him. Nice job by the defense, getting in his face, being physical. Make him feel your presence. Don't let him get comfortable back there in that pocket.
They want to just keep throwing it. Trying to beat the DD. And he makes the catch inside the 20. Ripping off a huge chunk of yardage, and he's got it just outside the 10 of the 11.
And if I'm a defense, I got got to find a way to get some more pressure on the quarterback or disrupt their timing and their rhythm. I can't give them these big chunk plays through the air. I got to be maybe a little bit more aggressive or do something a little bit different.
And the Longhorns are on the move.
Oh, this is the one I don't like.
Wide receiver shows motion. Touch pass on the run.
So the one I don't like, the halfback always gets in the way.
Well, and on these little push passes, timing is so important. You're trying to snap it right as he's getting a full head of steam. When he gets the ball, he's hitting the outside, David. It puts the defense in such a difficult spot.
You immediately have to be rotating when you see that motion, so everybody's got to communicate and kind of bump over. That's why offenses love to run it. It makes the defense communicate and see if you can just get him out of a spot.
Going to work on second down in the red zone, is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Moving the running back, trying to get the D to tip its hand. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line.
I think that was an example of the offensive coordinator trying to help out his quarterback. He's trying to keep these third downs manageable. You know, you throw the ball on second down and it's incomplete. Now you've set up third and long, and now you're set up to fail.
Weird animations here.
The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. Third down, they can pick up the first without scoring. Smashes through the tackle. And he takes it to the house. Touchdown, Longhorn!
Nice job on third and goal. You know what's coming. I know what's coming. The physicality, the offensive line doing a great job. And the fullback gets the handoff right up the gut, takes it downhill, uses his power, and falls into the end zone for a touchdown.
Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. Fair catch, called for and made. Here comes the Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength. That last drive really productive. David wound up with a touchdown. They'll try to do it again.
Yeah, so I don't expect this offense to change too much, Reese. They had a great drive. They got the touchdown. Everything working. I would expect them to keep pushing this ball downhill.
And just imagine if they could put another touchdown on the board right here. They could capture so much momentum in this game with back-to-back TDs.
Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Looking for a man. It's Brock. Fires to the tight end.
I know it was one of them screens, but I had to go ahead and cover that outside.
Stick with him too. Now facing a third down as they come back to the line after the break. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires left. And he intercepts it. Would have loved to have gotten a big return out of that one, but they'll take it first down at the 40.
It was blood or zig, one of the two.
Make the play at the end, right? They can bat the ball down, they can be in position, but they don't really secure the football. Great job by the DB securing the football and forcing the turnover.
And here comes the Texas offense back on the field. Man, what a drive last time for the touchdown. That passing attack was lethal, David.
Yeah, and you know, you hear all these stupid commentators like me and Jesse talking about create balance, run and pass. No, when you throw that good, spin the ball around.
So the defense has to find a way to affect the quarterback on this drive because last drive he had way too much time to throw.
They'll put it in play from the 27, first down. They'll try to get the edge with the toss play here. Tough run in this part of the field. He's got 4 down to the 23.
Listen, I know that's not a huge gain, but those run plays add up. They make you tackle the back every single play. Physically, you have to get some guy on the ground. It takes its toll throughout a fourth-quarter game.
And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first. An array of possibilities here.
And this fullback, he's a part of the running attack. It's not just going to be tailbacks carrying the football. The fullback, he can do some work as well running between the tackles. He showed you there.
They'll try to drive ahead on 30 short. The Longhorns will move the sticks.
And that's so tough as a defense because they only got to get inches. But I got to find a way to somehow get a knockback, stop the running back's feet right there. I couldn't do it. He gets downhill just enough, and he gets the first down.
It's a good job, too, there on third down by the offense because a major statistic in football in terms of winning and losing is how good are you at staying on the field, keeping drives alive. Whether it's third and long or third and inches, you just have to go execute, and they do it there.
They'll try the run. He is smashing people. Relentless, tough running gets it down to the 4.
And a nice job by the running back, finding space, getting downhill, making the good run. Great job finishing with his pads.
It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Fullback's got it. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2.
Fullbacks are very unselfish. One of the most unselfish positions you can find in football. They block 99% of the time. But when you can give them that rock, get a first down, those guys are really big. You know, they're really powerful. They usually fall forward. No nonsense, no jukes, just hit you in the mouth.
The Longhorns line it up with a first and goal. Motion trying to get the defense to show his hand. That one did not go well. Tackled in the
Should have
back.
stuck to my first 9.
I think coming into this season, they thought in order to have success, we have got to be able to run the ball and get this guy going. He hasn't scored yet this year, but a golden opportunity right now to finally break the seal.
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. On the option. Now the pitch. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage.
Well, dang.
Now listen, the defense won that play. As an offense here, the key, David, you can't go back-to-back negative plays. You got to be smart with the football here. Looks like you're going to have to throw it. You just can't force it. You got to make sure you're playing with that clock in your head. You can't take a sack.
And I think this is a situation where I spread you out. I get more speed on the field. I make the defense declare. I see what they're in, but I'm definitely throwing the football.
Looking to the end zone on third and goal. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
Terrible ending to a series where I was beating up. We got a little too
third
cute
and long
right there.
situation. They try to go screen. I think they were hoping it was going to be a big zone and they could get those offensive linemen down the field, but the defense sniffed it out.
And I knew flipping that play was going to end up triggering him to potentially play that. So that's on me. All right. Messed that off.
Is on the wrong end of a steel-toed boot today. This is one of those performances we simply don't see from the men of Troy. Embarrassing. They're trailing by 14 to Boston College. We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about it.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. And here comes that Miami offense back onto the field. After that last pick, David, they really need to take care of the ball this time.
No doubt. And Palmer, I want to know what Spurrier said to you on the sideline after a pick.
Do that again, and you'll be right here beside me for the rest of the game. You got to go out. You got to call your plays. And I hope this coaching staff isn't going to be afraid to throw it this round.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. To throw, it's Brock. Grabs it in the middle. And he'll move his way forward to the first down. They'll mark it at the 35.
Hey, QBs, when you see zone coverage, man, can you manipulate defense when you have a good pocket and you've got time to throw. He had a little bit of time to throw. You can move guys with your eyes. That drag comes wide open. Good throw, good catch, first down.
Wide receiver coming across in motion. Touch pass on the jet sweep. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a first down. The Hurricanes come to the line in the hurry-up. From the gun, the running back has it. Couldn't ask for much more there. A first down, and they're down to the 42. Just moving those chains the way Frank Gore did back in the day.
Frank Gore, Willis McGahee, Edgerrin James, so many elite backs in Miami history. Finding that guy that you can give the ball to that's reliable, important part of the Canes tradition.
Looking to go up top on first down. Grab behind the line, it's Harris. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there.
Yeah, and you see running backs in today's football, they play wide receiver basically for you, but you got to find a guy that you can throw to.
When it's a single guy right there and he just gets completely.
After that last completion, it's 2nd down.
Taken by a G.
They'll keep it on the ground.
Oh, I wasn't looking at my guy. I thought I was running at him.
He gets the first down.
It was off.
And I don't care if I get it by 2, by 20, by 30, by 40. I just want to get the first down, understanding the situation, understanding where the sticks are. Doesn't have to be sexy, but I got to make sure I get to that stick, get to the first down mark.
To the ground with the back. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming.
I know that wasn't a big, huge play, and everybody's not excited. The fans aren't going crazy. But those are the plays that in the fourth quarter matter a lot. Again, making you tackle my back, making you feel the physicality of the football game throughout, so you get tired and get worn down in the fourth quarter.
And the completion gives him a fresh set of downs and keeps this drive moving. Guys, you never want to sound the upset alert bell too early, but might be time to at least know where the button is for it.
Know where the button is, and listen, there's no need to panic yet, but if you're the unranked team, just like this, when you're playing a better team, you want to come in and you want to hang around, Jesse, and they're doing just that, staying in this game and have a lead.
Yeah, the unranked team, they've been playing with more intensity in this one. I think if you're a leader right now on the ranked squad, you've got to be talking to your guys and waking everybody up. This coaching staff is going to have to make some halftime adjustments, but they're going to have to give an earful to their guys to come out here in the second half and start making some plays.
Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Pre-snap motion quarterback trying to get a read. And he is swarmed under a host of defenders there to make the stop. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a first down without scoring. Third down. The Canes are stopped, but not before getting it past the sticks.
Man, this offense continues to do such a great job on third down. One of the best in the country at it, and the reason why, they keep it manageable most of the time. Third and short, they can run the football, be physical, convert first downs. This offense has been so good on third downs.
They'll immediately call timeout.
Timeout, Miami.
And the Canes have it in scoring position on first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Into the end zone he goes.
Why in the world is his first step inside?
The AT unit on the field.
Look at that. He ran in.
It's a 21 1-10
Oh my
game.
God.
They put it in
If
the
you
end zone
look
with a
at it,
12-play
he
scoring
ran
drive.
in
And they
and was right
punctuated
there
it
and
with a
then backed
5-yard
up
touchdown
and
run.
got blocked.
Just about set to kick it away.
Jesus Christ. One of them games,
Not
boy,
going
I
to
tell
risk a
you.
return here. He'll make the fair catch. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. They'll throw it on first down. He'll take a deep shot here. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would
Hawk
have
got
been
loose,
a
so I was like,
huge
shoot,
gain
might
if
as
he
well
could have
try
held
it.
on.
All right,
I saw the
that's a good
safety
result
there,
for the
but
defense. We knew coming into this year they wanted to really improve their pass defense and their secondary.
I figured, why not? Let the big
Nice
fella
job
try to go up and get it.
Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Looking to pass. It's Wilkins. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18.
Just let him go and let it run out.
We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin.
And you rushing 3
halftime update.
and getting pressure. One dude getting double teamed.
And the Hurricanes will line up to kick off.
I mean, 2 dudes getting double teamed, and the other guy just whoops the center. It's like, well, just don't let it run out. You know he's gonna be in super deep drop coverage anyway. So ain't no need to even press it.
Here comes the Texas offense. Trailing by a couple of scores, they'd like to generate some confidence here early in the third quarter.
Down 2 possessions, the coaching staff met in at halftime, and they've probably scripted this opening drive. Just like they do at the start of the game, they've now got an idea of what plays they feel most confident in, what plays their quarterback is seeing the best to go out
I tried to hit square.
Well, and it's nice to
Messed
get the
around
ball
and hit
first.
jump.
Like, I got the first opportunity to close the gap a little bit, apply some great game pressure to these
God
guys.
dang,
so
I
I think
picked the wrong
getting
play
the
on
ball
accident.
first, driving down, scoring right here would be huge.
That big play is just what they needed. Now they have it 1st and 10 just outside the 40. He's looking to throw it. Wide open downfield. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 with the first down. Another big gain on the catch here. Big target out there like a Roy Williams was back in the day.
No doubt. And find your guys, find your matchups. And listen, when you're at Texas, you recruit at a high level. You usually get better dudes than you're playing against. Find those guys, let them make plays for you.
Out of the gun to give to the back. And excellent vision to find running room there and make a really good pickup before the defense put a stop to it.
Well, you wonder if one of the adjustments they made at halftime, trailing in this game, was to try and get the ground game established, David, and they're off to a good start here.
Dang right. Stay patient. You don't have to worry about it. You don't have to press. Just try to get scoring drives together. Don't abandon the run.
Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. Able to pick up a couple before he's knocked down. They mark it at the 10.
Well, they're going RPO. Nice job handing it off, and really good vision there, just getting what he can get, right? Puts his foot in the ground, gets forward, helps this offense find positive yards.
Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. To the air, it's Wilkins. Feeling some heat. Touchdown, Texas! A Lazarus-like comeback is underway.
Wilkins did it with his legs on that drive.
This guy just has a nose for the end zone, and you love his ability to find creases, use his speed in the open field, and go score. He's been really good for his offense early this year. That already his 5th rushing touchdown on the season.
Yeah, we'll run this.
Now they'll try the 2-point conversion and try to crawl within 3. looking to throw. He's got it. Two-point conversion is good, and now they're within a field goal. They put together a 5-play, 75-yard
Not what I
drive.
wanted to hit.
And the capper on that
Thought
drive,
I'd be able to get R1 open.
They're just about
That
ready
blitz,
to kick it
but
away.
he got cooked. I figured he was going to be inside leverage, banking on some zigs or something.
No return
I
coming.
mean,
He'll call for the fair catch.
drags or something.
Here comes the Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength. Boy, David, they would love to stack another touchdown on top of that last drive.
And this offense did such a good job on the last drive. Everything in rhythm, moved the ball.
Linebacker got to play better than that.
Mistakes, Jesse, and they need to do it again on this one.
Yeah, you're right. They had the defense on their heels. You wonder what sort of communication was going on that sideline. What sort of changes were they able to make, because they got to stop the bleeding right now.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. He's looking to throw. Fires to the big fella. And he earns a first down, and boy, did he earn it after taking that lift.
I give the tight end a lot of credit for holding on to the football. I know he's a big guy, but he just got whacked.
They'll snap it from the 36. They've got a first down. Looking to move it through the air. Starting to feel a little pressure. He's right on target.
Caught me on the defensive line.
The defense playing zone coverage there. They're taking away all of the QB's primary options down the field, so he has to check it down to the drag running underneath.
And now on 2nd down for this offense.
Street.
To the air, it's Brock trying to get to it. They get to him as he throws. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. He'll just keep slinging it. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down.
And finally the defense is able to get some pressure on this quarterback. They've been trying all game long different ways to affect him. Weren't able to get there, but on that play, because of the pressure, it affected his accuracy, and that's why the ball falls incomplete.
And the return man is stopped, and that'll leave it up to the offense on the next drive. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. Sticks it in his belly. Running with power. That may not look like a huge run, but they'll take it as it gets him up to the 24.
Well, this offense came into the game knowing they wanted to be physical, they wanted to establish the line of scrimmage, and they're running downhill right at this defense, and they're churning out positive yardage early.
I just remembered
Now
who my
on
backup
2nd
was.
down. A designed run for the quarterback. And they'll finally bring him down after he rips off a huge play.
I'll tell you what, dude, in today's football, I'm not starting a team without a guy that can do that at the quarterback spot. You see it. He hits the gas, pulls it down quickly, and just goes. Whether he's reading something, whether he's throwing, he is always a threat to run the football. He completely changes the way you play defense.
Now on 1st down from the 43-yard line. Leaves it with the running back. Continuing to churn and move
I
it
hate that,
forward.
man.
They're closing in
It
on
puts you in a
midfield. It's
position where
down to
you
the 48.
Small game.
almost guarantee it's
The
going
defense
to
knows he's going to run the football. He's willing to run the football, not just drop back and pass. Make him honor the run game.
what you call
You got
it,
to do a lot of this.
run into somebody. Ah, god dang it. That's not what I wanted to pick. I thought I hit up arrow.
Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. The give to the big fullback. One step
Hate
wrap,
this
2
pinball
step
stuff.
squeeze. This junior knows how to get him on the ground.
Not even mess around here. We're gonna call this. But I'm gonna check the defense first.
Ball spotted right at midfield as they try to convert 3rd and short. Looking to throw, it's Wilkins. It's caught. And on that 3rd and short, I don't think he was unhappy to see that zone.
Nope, it was a great job by the offense. Hey, see where the holes in the zone are? Sit down. You only need a little bit of yards on this 3rd down. Get the conversion, move the sticks.
The Longhorns are moving quickly down the field. Motion by the back forces the defense to adjust.
Oh, come on.
You'll take this every time. 5
God, I
yards on
wish
the
the
first
blocking
down
was
play.
better.
Give it to the guy with no neck, 2 chin straps, oversized shoulder pads. They're just the big, burly fullbacks. Those guys are awesome. They're kind of a dying breed in college football, but you love seeing them get the pigskin, fall forward, and hit anybody in their way.
Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a first down.
And this defense knew coming into the game with this quarterback's speed, David, they were going to have to be ready for him to tuck the ball and take off running.
But it doesn't matter. You know it, but he's so fast. You don't know about the angles, and you can't tell how fast till you get in the game. And he just takes off and makes big plays with his feet.
The give to the fullback. Discards a man. And
I
he
like it,
was
I like
running
it.
with authority, especially with that
Strong
stiff
line.
arm for a solid gain on the play.
Well, they handed it off to the fullback, and nice job by the strong safety coming downhill and making a tackle on a big physical ball carrier.
And the Longhorns have taken it inside the 20. Moving the running back, forcing the defense to adjust. They bring him down, and he's going to
not my
lose the
fast
yard
back.
on that one.
I love DBs that want to tackle, and they get an opportunity to look like heroes on these outside toss plays. Physical play by the corner there, getting the ball carried down behind the line of scrimmage.
They're trying to eat up some clock here. 9th play of the drive. It's 3rd and 6. This quarterback's part of their running game. Really tough run there. He got 4. That'll leave him a yard short on 4th down. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. On 4th down, he'll try to toss it. Makes the catch. He's got enough.
So mad he
And they
ran
wrap him
that
up, but not before he's got
out.
enough for the first down.
I just knew he was hitching up right there. Oh, shoot. I was watching the replay.
They'll try to open this quarter by sticking it in the end zone here. A little pre-snap eye candy for the defense. Here comes the option. Now the toss. And they'll shove him out of bounds after the short gain.
good back. He just don't have that turn the corner speed.
They'll try to cash in on 2nd and goal. Tries again to get it in. Touchdown, Longhorn!
Good job.
And they grab the advantage, taking the lead here in the 4th. And the extra point is good, and every point counts. It's now a 4-point lead in the 4th. About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. Fair catch called for and made. And here comes that Miami offense back onto the field. That last drive fizzled out, Jesse. They had to punt it.
Yeah, they did. And, David, they're just going to have to do a better job this time around erasing the mental mistakes.
And hit the gas, kid. Wide open ahead. He
saw him
turns
out
this
there,
into
too.
a nice gain and gets down to avoid the hit. And the Canes moving quickly to the line.
Well, I'll tell you, he picked a good time to have his longest run of the
Oh,
day.
dude was out there.
Really nice job there, feeling the pressure, buying himself
I
some
ran
time,
out. I mean,
and then
I
taking
hesitated
off
too
and
because
getting north.
the guy
He's
was
so
out there.
gifted when he's in the open field. That's going to really give a jolt to his offense.
Lining up from the 34 on 1st down. Wide out in motion. Quick pass on the jet motion.
There we
He's
go.
there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse.
Get him off schedule.
Losing yardage on that play.
Well, I love the aggressive nature of the defense on that play. Everybody playing with eye discipline. They saw the pre-snap motion. They knew who had the football. You saw guys play with excellent instinct, running downhill and making a tackle.
Drags underneath. Zig coming.
Dropping back, it's Brock. Throws to the wideout. A strike downfield.
I know he's going across
exactly
the field.
What you're looking for when you talk explosive plays. The defense finally able to make the stop.
This guy's gotten off to a good statistical start, guys. With that last completion, he's already now over 1,000 passing yards on the season. And, man, you know he's looking for more.
The Hurricanes have it with a 1st and 10. Now from inside the red zone. They've got the screen set up. He's run out of bounds, but not before. Turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a 1st down. Lots of good stuff on that play. You slow down the rush, you get a completion, and you move the chains.
And most importantly, you're right. You don't force a short yardage situation that you have to get. Nice job. Invite that rush up the field. Take advantage of the aggressiveness of the defense. Make the catch. Make the run. Get the 1st down.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out.
He got hurt.
After getting knocked back, it's 2nd and goal from the 4. Fast motion from the offense. Looking to pass on 2nd down. Snags it. Goes out of bounds just short of the goal line, and they'll be set up and in great position here.
Listen, running backs are not just running backs anymore. You're going to be a wide receiver in today's football. And a great job sneaking out of the backfield, getting the football, letting them get some positive yards.
Dang it. I was hoping he didn't see him. Had to take away his number 1.
And they've moved out front here in the 4th. Needs this one to push the lead to a field goal. And it's good, and he's got the lead up to 3 late. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Arguably the game of the week, fellas, with 2 top 25 teams locking horns. USC has just had no answers today. You should see what the Trojan greats are saying on social media right now. Reggie Bush, Matt Leinart, talk about not safe for work. They're trailing by 21 to Boston College. Your boy KC has you covered here in studio, guys, in case anything changes in this one.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. The Longhorns sending the offense back onto the field. You want to talk about a drive where you impose your will? That's what they did, running it down for a touchdown, David.
There is nothing more demoralizing than that for a defense, to be physically pounded. The run is coming. You know it's coming, and you can't stop it.
Nothing the defense can do. That is mano-a-mano up front, and your guys getting a push. They know you're running it, and they still can't stop it.
Looking to throw, it's Wilkins. It's complete on the right side. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few.
And I love working the slot receivers. You see so much of that. It's about matchups, right? I can put a fast guy in that slot, maybe get him matched up on a linebacker or a safety. I like working those guys in those matchups. Favorable for the offense for sure.
And
Come
that
on.
ball is picked off.
I was
Would
testing
have
him.
loved to have gotten
He
a
was
big
up there.
return out of that one, but they'll take it first down at the 40.
It's all about making plays, and this guy's been waiting to make his mark on this team. He gets his first interception of the season, and what a momentum-changing play for his team.
Wants to throw on first down.
Oh, come on. Bro, you right there. Why are you not jumping?
Play on that one, and it'll be a first down.
At least put forth an
Don't
effort.
fix it, right? This is what got this team in this position to win this game. Aggressive offense, taking shots. Here we are in the fourth quarter. They've got the lead. Why stop now?
Linebackers moving, trying to confuse the quarterback. They'll try to get the corner here on the jet sweep. He got a bunch and looked close to getting a lot more,
Man, I hate
but
when I
he's got
can
the
read the
first
defense,
down.
read their plays,
And you
and
gotta love it.
just
Get the
don't
ball
execute.
to your playmakers any way you can. Use their speed to your advantage. Nice job handing him the football, getting his speed to the outside to have a successful play.
And this defense has to step forward. Not only do they have to get a stop, they've got to do it quickly to keep that time from running down. Forges ahead for one to the 8-yard line.
And that's really nice offensively because you're in the red zone. You do have an opportunity to add to your lead here, but you're staying in bounds. I think the clock right now is the most important thing. How can we keep this
how
thing?
in the world in a cover two are the flats wide open?
Scoreboard operator to work and put 6 on the board. The offense flexes its muscle a bit and widens the gap.
Take a little exhale. You know,
That's
you did
frustrating.
your job. You got points. Now you put your defense in a position where, hey,
That
go out and
is
get another stop.
frustrating.
We're in great shape, so the offense definitely taking care of their business.
And right down the middle. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. Not going to risk a return here. He'll make the fair catch. And here come the Horns. They've got it again on offense. Boy, they hope this next drive is more productive after throwing a pick last time, Jesse.
Yeah, and the coaches did a good job on the sideline there, just talking to the young quarterback and making sure he's able to turn the page, calm him down, to go out and refocus this drive.
Yeah, and some people do that better than others, but you got to show some trust in him. Maybe get the ground game going, help around him a little bit with this system.
After the incompletion, it's 2nd and 10 from their own 25. Dropping back, it's Wilkins. Floats it out in space. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense.
This is the moment for this offense to put a drive together. It doesn't matter what's happened up to the point of this game, but you're trailing right now. You got to put some points up on the board. This is where all 11 guys need to be playing together as one.
And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
And
That's
the
on me.
defense at this point understands.
I was waiting to
that the
see what
offense
that
is gonna have to
R1
try to throw the
looked
football.
like.
All right, they already got a lead, so they're now pinning their ears back and getting after this guy, trying to get him to the ground.
He wants to throw it again. Fires to the wideout. And the pass is
Come
in.
on, buddy. You gotta catch that.
Yeah, and sometimes the coverage is just great. And as a quarterback, you throw the football away or don't try to force it too tight into a window, and you just say, hey, defense won that rep. Good coverage.
On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Right down the middle. For the 3rd straight play, the pass falls incomplete.
Oh, wow. I sent him on the right play, too. He was there.
But now it's 4th
God
and
dang
long.
it.
Like, it's one thing if it's 4th and short.
Sent him to the right place and just didn't end up trusting my route.
You feel really great about.
On 4th down, trying to find his man. Looking to the big tight end. Makes the grab and it's ready for the 1st down. And he's out of bounds, but not before a good, sizable pickup, and that has been a rare sight in this one. And the Longhorns are moving quickly down the field. Going up top on 1st down. Finds his tight end.
Coming into this one, I thought this guy was going to be a monster. He was going to put up huge numbers. We know this is a big part of the offense week in, week out. The defense has done a great job clamping down on him. That is only his 2nd catch so far in this game.
Quarterback stands alone, all wide receivers. On 2nd down, they'll take to the air. And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44.
Well, the problem for this offense now late in the game, trailing by a bunch of points, is that the defense knows they're going to throw the football. And right now, offensively, they cannot protect the edge. You saw the speed coming from the outside. He was able to get to the quarterback for another negative play.
And he's not going to get there. The defense stands
Just
tall.
had to get what we could. Put us in the right position.
Down by multiple
to have
possessions.
A shorter throw
they
here.
Can't come up empty on this drive in the 4th quarter. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down.
Terrible
what a
pass.
snag by the defense.
Terrible
Bringing it
pass.
back. He's out of bounds, showing off the hands on the pick, and then the nifty moves on a terrific return.
And that's a really good job by the defense. Understanding the
Halfback
situation
got caught up too.
It's 4th down. It's late in the game. You got a multi-possession lead. Take away all the deep stuff. Make them force the football into coverage. They do, and they stamp this game.
They'll run it to keep the clock moving.
Oh, shoot.
At midfield, he's got room. Nice pickup there. Gets him the 1st down and sets him up at the 45-yard line. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. Now a 1st down from the 45-yard line. Might as well give it to him again. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow.
No, shoot. I accidentally picked the play.
Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Back to throw, it's Brock. Pocket starts to collapse. Working that left side now. Stopped after making the catch.
Again, this is a running back that can hurt you, running it between the tackles, and he's dangerous
Could've
out in
sworn
space.
that was
They
3rd
like
down
to
right
throw
there.
to him out on the perimeter as he picks up a couple of yards there.
Ball at the 38. The defense will try to get a stop on 3rd and short. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. Oh, look out. The ball's free.
Sweet.
Defense just cradling that fumble and securing it. Brought down, and this defense gets the ball back for its own. This coach wanted to be absolutely certain on a challenge.
He was down for real.
He was right. The previous play will be overturned. The Canes will call on their punt team. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. And the kicking team's going to call a timeout.
Timeout, Miami.
And the Canes line up to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He's not going to get there.
They're ready for that,
Turn it
buddy.
over on downs. The fake doesn't work.
I love the aggressive nature by the head coach, trying to reach into the bag by tricks on a fake punt, but the defense was expecting it. We've got a change of possession.
Trying to find his man on first down. Unloads to the wideout. That is just a sideline credit. Roll, catch, toe drag, everything you want.
Hey, you know, the defense here in this situation with a huge lead, they've got to anticipate that this offense is going to be trying to throw the ball to the sideline, so they've got to work different coverages to try to force the quarterback to go over the middle of the field with the football.
They're bringing heat. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Got his man downfield. Brought down at the 21-yard line, a 15-yard pickup, and they are in prime position to get points now. Fires deep for the end zone.
Tried to float it.
And he is finding wide-open defenders all over the field. His third
Held it too
interception
long.
of the day.
Tried to put it over the top.
And
I should have
they'll
used
close in on
L1.
him after a good return on the interception.
That should be the nail in the coffin. What a great break on the football.
Didn't put it
Getting a
up in
big
the air.
turnover.
It didn't go up
Got
high
the lead.
enough.
Now just go out there, be smart on offense, and run that clock.
Winning those individual 6-second battles every play, time after time after time.
That throw out of sack screwed me over, man.
And I love when teams
Had my
go
guy
out
open,
and
but
play like it's sudden
O-line
death. Like
just
if
gave
they
it up.
lose the game, their entire season is over. This game wasn't for the national championship, but you wouldn't know that watching this winning team, David. Tremendous effort and tremendous execution.
I love competitive people. I love competitive coaches. I love competitive teams that they know that their job is
man.
to go out
Oh,
and get
I
it
forgot.
done.
You
No
gotta
matter
hold
how-
it.
No matter where you play. You wanna play
All right,
in
let's take a look.
Great job of the
Oops,
team
that is
being
Texas.
ready, getting the W.
10 of
That's gonna
19,
do it
3
for us. For
interceptions.
Jesse
What was the
Palmer,
other one?
David Pollack, our entire broadcast team, I'm Reese Davis. This has been another
The one at the
presentation
end, the
of
throw
EA
out of the
Sports College
sack.
Football.
I forget what the other one was. Freshman came in. He did all right. 3 for 6. Russian spread it out pretty good. That's where Hitchcock came in. Did all right. Made a few big plays. No receiving touchdowns, but we didn't throw a whole bunch until the end there. A bunch of empty calories, but 13 completions there. Good spread out there. Had 2 drops. Gave up 2 sacks. LeClaire and Manley. Oh, no Manley. All right, 5 tackles for a loss. No sacks though. Had the 1 interception. We did have a fumble, but it was late. It was he was on the ground, so it didn't actually count as a fumble. But it was still 4th down, so it is what it is. Still got the ball back. We advanced. Oh, okay. They must have been on already in advance. All right, so we got Texas Tech next. Let's see. Tech, then TCU, Oklahoma, and Colorado are my last user games. Gave up one I shouldn't have lost right there. We were able to lock in on that one and just end up giving it up at the end. Waiting too long to verify on that slot fade. So anyway, GG's. Catch y'all on the flip. Deuces.